Good afternoon, Riverside families. Happy Sunday to you. I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about some things that you're probably wondering about today and some things that I'm feeling too and we're feeling as a staff. First of all, I hope you enjoyed the weather this weekend and got outside a little bit. And I wanted to reflect back a little bit on the news of late last week in terms of the school closure. And although I think some of us expected it, it still remains pretty sad and disappointing. And I know it's sad and disappointing for the kids. I know it's sad and disappointing for you. And I will tell you, for a staff, it's very sad and disappointing for us that we don't get to finish out the year with our kids. And I use the word "our" very intentionally because we truly do treat your kids as our kids and do for them as we would do with our own children as well. And that's what makes it even more disappointing in this whole model, because we can't teach in the same way that we were used to. So I know, with that being said, I'll get to that a little bit later. I know that brings up a lot of questions in terms of the end of the year. I know you have questions about field trip refunds and different events like fifth grade recognition, different field trips that were supposed to happen, supplies in desks. And let me tell you, there are many supplies in some clean desks and some messy desks. As I told the kids on Friday, I went into fourth grade desks the other day to look for orders, and I found some things that maybe I wasn't expecting to find, maybe some things living in desks that maybe shouldn't have been there. So we will get to that. We'll have to have a process for that, but I can assure you that in the in the weeks ahead, we will figure out the answers to all your questions with those things and certainly communicate that back out to you. But today, I just really wanted to say thank you and just reassure you that everyone is doing the best that they can, including you and us, and thank you for everything that you are doing. So first of all, I wanted to thank you for your feedback. Your feedback has been very useful to us in terms of how we've been adjusting your learning. Attached to this messenger is actually another survey so that we can make adjustments as we go along now that we know the duration of the school closure. We acknowledge that you know your child the best, and you were their first teacher. And we appreciate that whatever you're doing, we appreciate it. No matter what you're doing, it is good enough. I know it's hard to juggle responsibilities at home when many of you have different things you're wondering about in terms of your own jobs, your own financial stress. You may be thinking about health things because many of you are working on the front lines or have relatives that are on the front lines. We know it's hard for you. As hard as it is on you, I wanted to tell you that staff members are thinking about the same things. We appreciate your patience with them because they have families too, as you've seen many of their kids popping into Zoom sessions. They appreciate your patience. We appreciate you acknowledging their different schedules and the things that they're trying to juggle too. And we appreciate you working together with us and having patience with us in this process as well. Our teachers are doing amazing things as you are. Whatever you are doing, whatever they are doing, it is great, and the kids are going to be fine, and we're going to get through this. I promise you that. So I wanted to thank you for that. It's been hard on everybody, and I appreciate that. So the last thing that I wanted to leave off with, and I wanted to assure you that no matter where your child is at now and no matter what is being done or not being done, they're going to be okay. Because it is our job as a school to pick them up wherever they're at when they come back to us, and they're going to come back to us, and we're going to move them to new heights. We always do that. I love, love, love the people that I work with every day. They're amazing people, and I couldn't be prouder of the people that I'm working with right now during this last month. And what I'm even prouder of is the word community. It's often talked about that schools are sometimes a place or just bricks and mortar. What's been apparent to me always, but repeatedly during this last month, is Riverside is more than a place. It is a community. It is a community of people working together to do whatever it takes to meet the needs of kids, academically and social emotionally. You're included in that, and I thank you. You've been partnering with us these last few months, and we're going to need you more than ever as a community in the months ahead, in summer, to keep connecting and engaging kids, so that when they do come back to us, we can pick up and take them to new heights, as I said. We are a community, and I thank you for being part of that community. On Friday night, it was reassured to me during the supply pickup when we had people making signs and bringing them, the smiles on kids' faces, the smiles on our staff's faces. We are a community, and it shows, and thank you for that. We got this. We're going to need to depend on each other as a community, and we're going to get through it together as a community. Thanks, and have a great rest of the weekend.